Jared Leto is definitely not a bad actor by any means. No. We're live, by the way, and all of this is in the VOD. But, well, just to reiterate, I didn't like him as Joker. Ruthless aggression. Good Lord. Okay, all right. But let's switch to the starting page. And I just thought about something, too. You guys can't even be heard in Nevada right now, too, because I haven't made it that way. Anyway, starting page. Easter egg-ish gang that happens to see this or whatever. You only hear me. I am the only one who can hear my sexy co-host. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Starting soon page.
I spent 8 years trying to reach him.
It's been a long time. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, smell a lot. My competitors flex scared that it smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.
The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen, everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. You will rest in peace.
Get this.
I have to pee. BRB, my host, will take it from here.
All right. So,
Wait!
Juice, do you want to?
Okay, go ahead.
You make it. Okay.
It's like,
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
get to go
I
anymore.
don't know if you can make sure we're heard.
Before
Hey,
I
just,
go,
Hint
Captain
says CJ
Hentai,
stuff,
yeah,
definitely
I
your
know.
stuff. We
I'm going to
hear-
address that. It's not my fault that all desktop audio is picked up. Stay in
CJ,
your over the
go
pond.
pee.
No, stay in your over the pond kangaroo humping self's lane. I have to pee.
So this is where we're starting it. All right. Anyway,
Yeah, literally.
so folks, welcome to Chicken and Rice. It is myself, Juice, and TCJ, as you can already see. And the short end of what's going on is we're doing a all-time WWE draft, which means any superstar that has been in the WWE, we will be taking our picks, a total of 25 superstars each. And then we'll also discuss what announce team we would like, our referees, our interviewers, so the whole shebang, and even a manager as well who we'd want. So we're going to just go through our own superstars, and this will be just every superstar in their prime or the hybrid version, because we'd want to have them operating as such. We don't want people like Bruno Sammartino going up against like I don't know, like Ryback. That'd be a terrible matchup. Like especially where Bruno's
Feed the
age
man
would
and he'll
be
be
at that
fine.
time.
Just feed the man, he'll be fine.
Nah, man, we'd be feeding a whole line of fuck ups right there. Ryback is a mess. Spoiler: Ryback's definitely not coming on my team. He can go fuck himself. Fucking unsafe ass motherfucker. Fuck that shit. All right, and we talked about the order and how this will go as well. We're gonna start off with Juice, then CJ, then myself. And yeah, so no superstars off the table, but we obviously cannot pick the same set of people. So, for example, I'll use Mick Foley. So, if somebody says Mick Foley, Dude Love, or Cactus Jack, or Mankind, you take all the faces of Mick Foley with you. You don't just get one version of Mick Foley, because if that's the case, then we could easily just go Dude Love, Cactus Jack, and Mankind, or some crap like that. And guess what? He works on all three of our shows. No. So, it's got to be held in some form of realism. You can nab a team as one pick. You can't grab a faction, though, so as long as they're comprised of a two-man team, that is acceptable. So, for example, you can pick up the Hardy Boys, but you cannot pick up Evolution. Big difference. All right, you understand, Juice?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Because I wasn't even thinking tag teams. I was kind of confused about that, but that's pretty much all the clarification.
Yeah, I was worried about that myself in case that wasn't brought up for clarification purposes.
You missed.
Woo!
So since they're not exactly on the table, we can't even go like all of WCW's NWO, because you nab up a whole plethora of people.
WCW. Oh, are you talking about the team thing too?
Yeah,
Like,
I
are we
explained that you
okay,
can pick up
cool.
a tag team, like, for example, the Hardy Boys, but you can't pick up someone like Evolution. And whoever you pick up, like, again, it's got to be held in some form of realism. So say if we pick up Mick Foley, that means no one can get Mankind, Dude Love, or Cactus Jack. So
Yes.
it's got to be held in a
So-
realm of realism.
So, like, the criteria for tag teams, why not Evolution, but say the Hardy Boys? Is it tag team champions? Like, they had to be tag team champions? Is it
It's got to be a two-man group
Two-man
specifically.
team. Gotcha.
Yes, it's got to be a two-man group specifically.
Gotcha.
So as long as they're a two-man group, we're good with it. So like I said, you obviously can't get like all of WCW's original NWO, which had a plethora of superstars, because that'd be overkill.
When I'm standing next to a mountain.
Because I think by the end of WCW, how many superstars did they have in the NWO? Like at least almost 20, right?
Probably more.
Probably more. Okay, that's still
Which
pretty
is really
goddamn bad.
sad. Yeah, that's really sad.
And I already explained how the order is going to go. It's going to go Juice, you, CJ, then me, and then obviously just going to keep going until we all hit 25.
I should have got a noise for this or like some music to play. I mean, like, this isn't official. Like, it's more of like another mock draft for us to have fun with anyway. But yeah, all right.
We don't have a time limit on this, do we?
Nah.
No, take your time on the picks.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
So, like, you're not on the clock.
1 hour later.
If you do that, you're on the clock.
You're
With the first pick in.
Juice, do you have anything to write this down with? Or if anything, get your phone and just like write it down. Yeah, I was about to say, there we go. Because that's what I'm doing here. All right, so Juice, you're starting off draft pick.
With the first pick in the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time draft, the Juicy Roofies select.
Call him that.
Wow.
Look, at least my name was Lucy Juicy Booty Hole.
You know what, I'm just gonna go with the same thing that Vince McMahon did.
I'm gonna
The
turn my
Rock.
camera real quick, folks. Just because Mrs. is passing by, so
Well,
but keep going.
Hey,
first
look,
pick.
look, there's 2B on stream again. Hey.
Go ahead, dude. You're good.
With the first pick, the Juicy Roofies select The Rock.
You know how I saw that? I saw that like when John Cena said The Rock and his spit like flew onto the mic. The Rock.
That's a good strong pick. Okay,
That's a
CJ,
great number
you
one
are
pick.
next.
Dun, 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 dun. With the first,
The Charles
I mean,
Jackson
with the second,
Tectonics.
with the second pick in the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time draft.
I hope that motherfucker ain't gonna take any of my picks.
Charles-
Oh, damn it, I'll
The
fire.
Charles Jackoffs.
The Charles Jackoff selects Brock Lesnar.
My hearing went out for a moment. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna say The Rock again. I was like, did that dumbass not hear The Rock got picked?
I don't know if
That's-
I don't
With the
know
second pick.
if noise suppression destroyed me there too for stream, but in case stream didn't hear me here in the mic, I said Brock
You picked
Lesnar.
Dwayne Johnson.
Nope.
I was gonna go creatively. I was
I
just
didn't
gonna
pick
say
The Rock.
Rocky.
I picked
was gonna
Dwayne
say Rocky Maivia. If you wanted to get creative on the choice.
The
All right,
suckiest
so
version
that
of the
means-
character. Dun 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 dun. With the
All right,
third
that is,
pick
next for me. I'll turn on my camera real quick for this.
of the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time draft,
He has a
the
shirt or something.
Beast.
Oh wait, hang on. Let's talk about why you picked those two characters real quick, folks,
Okay.
while we wait for. Because she's crossing again. So
Juicy, you're up first. Why The Rock first?
The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment history.
Ow.
Talented wrestler,
uh
good on the mics, so
huh.
That's good enough
And,
reason for me.
good entertainment builder. Or he'll bring in the profits.
Look at my mask. TCJ, why have you chosen Bork Laser with his big old titties and Dick Sword?
We explained too that it is an absolute apex form.
Yes,
Of
I
everyone
already
we
explained
choose.
that it's the prime version or
Okay.
hybrid prime version of him.
Yeah.
So
So
it is the all-time best. So in Juicy's case, he possesses all the traits of Attitude Era Rock, Hollywood Rock, and current day Rock. So
Mhm.
everything about him, all
Mhm.
prior knowledge, wrestling skills, etc., etc.
Brock Lesnar was originally planned to be the new face of the WWE, but We know how that worked out. This guy can go in the ring. He's got a mouthpiece in Paul Heyman, but he's recently proved it. He can decently talk on the mic too. The man is a centerpiece, and he makes wrestling look real. He brings legitimacy to everything he's in. This is our new time now, Phoenix. Welcome in, baby. We're doing a draft, but that's my reason for Brock Lesnar. And of course, my Brock Lesnar is the next big thing and the Beast, Suplex City Beast. So
I don't have a tie, so I was going to reach for a tie, but then I was like, I don't have one, so I'm just going to fondle my nipples.
You could have tied them out there.
I wish my tongue were on your hands there.
So, for myself in my Toysful Productions, the TP, not Time Patrol, don't get it fucking twisted. Toysful Productions, folks. We will be drafting over Adam Cole, baby.
Baby. Why Adam Cole for your first pick?
It's very easy. This man is what many would perceive to be a mixture of Shawn Michaels and current day AJ Styles. He has so much charisma. He has speed. He has technical wrestling prowess. Amazing mic skills. He has led factions as well as been a great contributor and being a follower in them. This man is the whole package deal. He's got strength, speed. He's a high flyer, technician, and sometimes he can beat you mentally before you even get in the ring. And just that type of individual. And I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, a little biased. I like his entrance when he goes boom and Adam Cole, baby. You just got to do it. Easy peasy.
You had me in the very beginning of it. Adam Cole is a brilliant first pick for a team, a centerpiece for a brand to build around, especially for what the Beast is going for with his brand.
A very, in my opinion, for this upcoming generation of a future star, he's already a star, but I really believe he could lead a whole company on his back.
Boom.
He's already done that with NXT, in my opinion, when he came in.
Dun, 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 dun,
All right, Juice,
dun, dun.
you're number 2.
With the 4th pick in the all-time World Wrestling Entertainment Draft, Juicy selects.
Who's going to be joining the troops?
We're going with
I thought he cut out for a
the
moment.
legend killer himself, Randy Orton.
And it's a hybrid. Every form of Orton. Evolution, Legend Killer, Viper, Apex
Machine.
Predator, and just like the modern day one that just loves being in his own
So that
skin.
means he has his shitty ozone. He has the RKO, the punt, and occasionally he'll fully stretch out his arms or he'll get lazy and do this.
And do that one. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Wow. He finally uploads right now. Okay. Why Randy Orton now following The Rock? I can already think of a good parallel between those two. Let's see what you got.
Me too.
Yeah.
Trying to build up the squad with really talented superstars, and I think Randy Orton's one of them. Second, I wanted to beat him, pick him up before you did. So,
I have a backup plan for everything. You'll see.
Also,
I already have my backup plan for The Rock.
Chris, I like the fact that you went with two. Correct me if I'm wrong, CJ. 3rd generation superstars.
That's
who
it.
Only met, I believe, once in the
WrestleMania
ring, which is
20.
that Evolution and Rock and Sock Connection feud. So that is already you already got a WrestleMania dream match on your hands.
Feud would have been amazing.
Amazing. That is one legend that would go well for his whole hit list that he has.
Since Hulk Hogan wouldn't put him over, brother.
And Juice with the honesty just wanted to nab him before CJ had a chance.
That's why we had the mock draft now, isn't it? To prepare for these moments.
A little bit, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. With the 5th pick in the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time draft.
2nd pick, technically, for the Jacktonics.
Yes, the Charles Jackson selects. It's true. It's damn true.
It's damn true.
The only Olympic gold medalist and the realest, purest athlete in WWE history,
With a broken freaking neck.
with a broken
damn right.
freaking neck.
What was this three? Integrity,
Integrity, and he's on TCJ's team. Kurt Angle.
Intensity, integrity. I am on that guy's team.
Now, my reasoning for Kurt Angle, we got Brock already. If you know your wrestling history, those two, the feud they had throughout 2003, unmatched for in-ring quality.
CJ has a lot of legitimacy right now.
Like that, and he's another person who makes wrestling look real and legit. Plus, he has the amateur background. Brock has that amateur background too. But Kurt Angle, mic skills, funny, can be serious and scary too.
Also,
he's
TNA
both.
Kurt,
yes,
who could rival current day Brock Lesnar.
Kurt Angle. When he was on all them pills, I just dropped a bean and I'm on a helicopter. I'm a problem guy. Anyway, but Kurt Angle, I think, needs no introduction anyway. You suck. You suck. So that's my my second pick. And the fifth overall pick, with the sixth overall pick and his, second pick, the Beast.
This is also a no-brainer. The second and third choices I have in mind were kind of hard, but I got to get this one because you're going to bask in the glory that is...
Should we do the draft that way?
Lee. Huh?
Just thought about that. You know how the fantasy draft went, Juicy?
Yeah, Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snake.
Should we have done that? Well, it's too late now, but it's okay. Keith Lee, the Limitless
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Right.
To go with Adam Cole.
Yep. Again, we've all picked superstars, which either they've had the potential to face each other, or they have faced each other.
Yeah.
And Adam Cole and Keith Lee built up to a monumental historical moment. And the fact that WWE wanted to pair them up, like, the way they did it was shit, but if I wanted to pair them up, I'll do it right. And
was it that bear thing, like the bear cat? Or
yeah, we're leaving that shit.
was?
It's just,
yeah.
It is Limitless Keith Lee. He wearing his trunks. This man is, there is no reason a damn super heavyweight moves the way he does.
Yeah.
He makes Undertaker and Kane look sad by comparison.
Yeah.
That's really sad to say.
Why does it seem like he always has a shit-eating grit on, Keith Lee? Like,
because he knows
the way he looks, he's all like,
limitless. When you're limitless, dog, you know that you're this.
You know you're great.
You are just the top of the food chain.
Dun 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 dun. With the next pick in the all-time WWE draft, Juicy Select.
Booty.
All right, I have one question before I make this pick.
What are those? I had to. Like, and I hate that
questions.
joke.
I have two questions. On the off chance that I did want to go, like, let's say rated RKO, would that work or no?
Just pick Edge now.
As long as it's a two-man team, it works.
Okay.
You don't need to select that. Like, just pick Edge.
Yeah, because you already got Randy.
Well, yeah, like you have Randy.
No, I'm using that as an example. Like, on the off chance that I didn't pick Randy Orton with my second pick.
Yeah, that would work. Like I said, as long as it's
you could have picked
team.
rated RKO. Yeah.
Okay. Going with the tag team, but splitting them up.
Oh, you can do that once you get them.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing right here, right now. I'm going with the Brothers of Destruction. If that's
Not a
possible.
bad pick.
Were they ever the tag team champions?
Yes.
Yes, they were.
In fact, they were the unified tag team champions
They were.
at one point. So you could just that still counts as one pick, by the way.
That needs no introduction. That needs no introduction.
No, we don't even need to introduce that. That's probably one of the most prolific tag team of all time. Amazing.
Okay.
Maybe not the greatest, because I'm trying not to be biased. Because in my opinion, I love.
They could
me some
fucking need
Brothers
team
of
up.
Destruction. That's all I'm saying.
They could fucking need team up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dun dun dun
Very
dun.
powerful pick.
Dun 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 dun. With the next pick in the all-time All-Star World Wrestling Entertainment Draft, the Charles Jackoff selects. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A tragic ending, but you separate the monster from the work they put into the world. The rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit. And as for the explanation, we currently now have the trifecta of the best mat technicians. Yeah, legitimate, tough herders. In my brand,
that really made wrestling look
real. Toothless aggression. Toothless aggression. It's Chris Benoit. Goes without even needing anything. It's Chris Benoit. There you go.
Yeah, mine is very easy. This was the tie between with Keith Lee. I'm going with Aleister Black. And everything he becomes, with Tommy End in the Indies, Malachi Black. Aleister has so much potential, and everything he did, even in small things like tweets or Instagram posts, like nothing he did was without purpose. And a superstar like that, who is a workhorse and what he does, just consistently training and trying to better himself in his mythos, his character, lore, understanding, and how what he chose with each opponent. That type of work mentality and the possibilities with him, and especially what he's doing now as Malachi Black, cannot you cannot notice his work. He is so damn good, and in my opinion, probably one of the best strikers to ever grace professional wrestling.
As per usual, you had me in the beginning. Dun 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 dun. With the next pick in the All-Star All-Time WWE Draft, Team Juicy selects.
Viva la raza!
I lie, I cheat, I steal. Boom, boom. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Oh, mamacita, I got that back.
I should have just gone.
I could go on with Eddie all day, and as if you need one, but a short explanation. As if you even need one.
Trying to go with trying to spread the wealth around, not just going all heavyweight superstars. Want to try to.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Add some more variety, some cruiserweight, some.
Eddie was my fourth pick. So you just nabbed him for me.
He brings legitimacy like my three as well. Eddie brings that. He makes it look snug and real when he wrestles.
Yes, he does. He's was a gift.
Yes, he was.
Juice, just FYI, I would have also accepted you just saying the Latino Heat. That would have been enough.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, very powerful pick.
That's a really good pick. Okay, how do I follow that up? Look at him. I pick Shawn Michaels. You can't have him. Well, it's funny you say that. No, I'm just kidding. With the next pick in the all-time All-Star WWE Draft, the Charles Jackson selects. That's not what I want. You know what I want. I'm going to continue to hurt people you love.
So I walk for miles.
Inside this pit of danger, in my opinion, the most legitimate looking, even underrated at parts, powerhouse.
That Batista was their match that we never got.
Yeah, powerhouse in WWE.
I'll say this. We had a glimpse of it in the 2003
Royal Rumble. Yes.
Yep.
But not enough. Obviously, it's Batista. I think he goes well with the other four. We never truly got Benoit Batista. We never truly got Kurt Batista outside of a little small Raw match that didn't even go through, I think. And then Batista Lesnar, the Animal versus the Beast. It almost happened in 2014 when Batista came back, but it didn't go through. They did wrestle in OVW and Batista won the feud. when he was Leviathan. Anyway,
Very true.
it's Batista. Up next, dun, 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 the next pick, the Beast. Selects.
I have to make this choice now because Juice has picked nothing but heavy hitters, and he took only like a few heavy hitters that I actually really wanted, which is Kane and Eddie so far. So I'm going to be going for Bret Hart.
Boom, 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 boom. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. No explanation even
Bret
needed.
Hart, you don't
Bret
need
Hart.
to. That man could make a mop look good.
Wait, why is what stuck in your head?
Oh, the little jingle you keep singing when
Oh, yeah.
we're about to make a choice.
Because of the NBA draft. Usually knows. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. So,
Scott
again,
Pippen.
okay, that was uncalled for right now. That,
Yes.
Scott Pippen from the University of... Anyway, all right. Dun, 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 dun. Suck my dick in. With the next picked, Team Juicy in the all-time WWE draft selects...
I blanked out. I thought you were next.
Nah,
No,
I'm not. It's you.
you're after me, you goof.
Well,
Yeah, it's a triangle. You'd enjoy
Well,
that
not
too much,
anymore.
black man. What I enjoy is colonizing you back, white man.
I have options. I think I'll go with this one because I think it'll make a really good rivalry.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
The true Plan B, aka blanking out. He has way too many names. I'm just gonna
Say them
say
all.
this. It's freaking Rollins.
Oh, okay.
Seth freaking Architect.
To be fair,
Right.
Juice, the only person that has more names than Seth is Triple H.
Yeah,
Triple
Let's see.
K.
The Architect,
the only name
the
I
man,
could think of was
the original man.
I got you in.
Oh, I was waiting for CJ to say something, but yeah. Seth freaking Rollins. All right, that's not a
Yep.
bad one. CJ,
That's a damn good pick.
you're number 5.
Dun, 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 dun. With the next pick, well, Hen, of course, with the next pick in the WWE all-time draft, E. Charles Jackson selects. We got a tough choice here. Wow. Really tough choice. But I'm going with him. I'm betting on him. I'm counting on him. The best in the world
Dun.
at what he does. Chris No, I'm just kidding. It is CM Punk.
I was like, wait a minute.
It is CM Punk.
You know what's funny? I
Look
didn't
in
think
my
Jericho.
eyes.
My mind went to Masters for some reason.
He shall go under the moniker Wong Cena.
Wong Cena.
Have y'all seen that thing where they keep making like Chinese jokes about John Cena, like they call him John Cena, like or something like that, like it's something. It's yeah, okay. So we're gonna move on from that anyway. But yes, I've selected CM Punk at my number 5. Oh wait, what? Sorry. The explanation. He's the best in the world. The man held you on the edge of your seat for 7 years before he made his return, and he's brought some incredible
He even
legitimacy
held me at
to
the edge of my seat
AEW.
in his MMA like career, man.
That too,
I was waiting.
but he's
I'm not trying to be a dick. I genuinely was like, dude, when is he gonna throw down?
dream feuds with
disappointed
anyone he
after.
faces, without a doubt. Because we got the mat technicians, we got the powerhouse, and now we have the diversity all around player.
And in all
as
honesty,
well.
the only person you have to worry about him facing is Brock, and Yeah, I think
He
the only
lost to
person on
Brock.
that list.
He and Brock had an amazing match at SummerSlam 2013.
No. I mean, in terms of safety, but like we know Brock is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody here is safe, I think. Everybody I got is safe right now.
I think so.
Batista's real safe. His moves too, like we're safe. Dun 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 with the next.
All right, my
pick.
number 6.
The Beast selects.
Oh wait, no, my number 5. What the fuck is wrong with me? Samoa Joe.
Ooh, boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom.
Because that muscle buster don't lie. And the fact that if y'all watched NXT Samoa Joe versus Karrion Kross, he finally, after years of using the coquina clutch and pretty much ending Tyson Kidd's career, but he finally brought back the muscle buster.
That-
Fucking Joe is not a joke. That man is just like Keith Lee. He should not move the way he does.
The Muscle Buster in TNA too. His work in TNA as a whole, the undefeated
And
streak.
you know that means I get TNA Joe too. That's no
Exactly.
joke either.
Exactly.
That Joe.
Undefeated streak, Joe.
Yep.
What's up, Ganny? Welcome in, baby. We're doing the WWE all-time draft. Dun 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 dun. With the
That's
next
Juice.
pick,
Who's your number 6?
Juicy, Team Juicy, selects. Okay,
Breathe, CJ, breathe.
I'm okay.
Wow. All ruined just because
You picked AJ Styles, didn't you?
follow the buzzards.
Oh, Bray. Wait. You get every version.
That's true. He gets the Fiend. He gets
The Eater
his
of
most
Worlds.
powerful iteration, Husky Harris.
That's right. I'm just watching some Jackie Chan Adventures.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw your arms go out like that, I thought you were doing AJ. I was like,
Nah.
nah, damn.
Well,
Fuck that guy.
since fucking Juicy wants to take all the supernatural characters, all right.
I told you, dude. He's picking
Yeah,
like
bro. He's
all-star
got
lineup.
Undertaker, Kane, and Bray Wyatt, all 3. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
CM Punk. All right. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. With the next pick in the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time
We're gonna
draft,
start doing this in the lightning round. Go, 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 go,
the
go, go.
Charles Jackson selects. The Texas Rattlesnake, the greatest professional wrestler to ever do it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he needs no introduction. Undertaker, you want
That's a
my
great
blood.
pick.
You son of a bitch, I want a piece of your ass. Oh my gosh.
Only Austin can make that not sound sexual.
Right. Only he could do that.
You son of
Only.
a bitch, you want my... Oh, no, it's like, you want my blood, Undertaker? You son of a bitch, I want a piece of your ass! It's just the rasp in his voice, and the fact that they play it as he's doing the Loudfez press on
Yeah,
Taker
bro.
just made it a little better.
Bro, like the promos were so good. Oh my gosh.
Like, props to Randy for trying to do him too, but nah, dude, there ain't no better one than Austin's.
Yeah, bro. Nobody does the Luthez press like Stone Cold. How's that for your Rock pick, Juicy? You can have the Rock. I got the man that trumped him. Stone Cold
Twice.
Steve.
Oh no.
That's right, twice. The Rock may be
Did
bigger.
he do 3 times?
The Rock may be
Not
bigger in
Manias,
the world, but as far as wrestling goes, it'll always be Stone Cold as the 1A.
Yeah, Austin, I think, is...
To the Rock's 1B. Always.
Ain't no one ever topping Austin.
That, and I have every version of Stone Cold. So, the Ringmaster, Stunning Steve Austin, the like the heel, like that turn, like with Vince, the Invasion Stone Cold,
Why, Steve?
the
Why?
very
It
technical
sold his
Steve
soul
Austin.
to Satan himself.
I couldn't be happier. Wait, what's going on here? Is my camera blocking Craig? Oh
no. I
it's
still
not.
have
Okay,
mine
all
off
right.
right now.
Okay, all right.
I
I
still
was
have it
like
off right
so
now.
confused, but like I checked. But anyway, yes, Stone Cold, 3-time Royal Rumble winner.
Only 3-time
Yes,
Royal Rumble winner. Mind
sparked
you.
the next big boom in wrestling. Just
The toughest SOB.
That's right. He's just
Got his neck busted
come on.
by Owen Hart.
And he's another one who works snug and makes it look legit.
Yep.
There you go. That's my pick.
Every time Austin bladed, it worked.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. With the next pick, the beast in the all-time WWE draft selects.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of torn between.
I'm
two
torn right
people.
now too. The balance has really been thrown off.
I'm gonna go with because I brought him up, and I know like CJ, you and I talked about this, and I wasn't initially gonna pick him, but after remembering TNA,
exactly who
Samoa
it is.
Joe,
Exactly who it is.
I gotta go with AJ Styles.
Oh, I was wrong. But that pick there is the akin to like the Punk pick. Like I feel like too. Like that, it's AJ Styles.
I have to because I forgot about how good TNA AJ was. That dude's on a whole other level.
He's great everywhere.
Yeah, that he is, but like I feel like WWE kind of hinders him right now. But if AJ moved the way he did in TNA, no man.
But he's older now,
no
too.
one can step up to him, man. That AJ would have whooped Brock's ass.
Juicy,
your number 7 pick.
Dun, 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 with the next
Yeah.
pick in the all-time WWE draft.
I think I have
Juicy
to continue
selects.
this trend right now, at least for one more pick. And
Oh my
this,
stomach.
this is every single version, so I'm going
He's
the
taking-
Demon Finn Balor.
Oh,
Why did you say Finn Balor then? What the fuck?
Yeah,
he took.
You had to emphasize the demon.
because
Yeah, I
it
feel
continues
like you're
the
gonna
trend.
pick up a Bullet Club leader. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be AJ or Finn.
Well, it looks like you timed things right there. Okay.
Yes, I did because our
Oh,
the
bro, like I thought
Prince-
everything froze
Oh,
for a
that-
second. I was like, what happened?
No, my camera's just coming on. But yeah, Finn Balor, man, great pick. The original Bullet Club leader. Oh my God, his accolades, amazing, and what he can do in the ring. I don't care what people say. It is tragic that he lost the Universal title and had it for a day, but the fact that he won the rest of that match with one arm, pretty much, that says a lot about him. That is a fucking great pick, Juice. Anything you got? Anything to say on him? What you like about him? What are you trying to take it from somebody? Was it me? Was it me?
No, Finn Balor
No,
is a
I've actually been a huge
tremendous
fan of
pick.
Balor for a while.
Yeah,
so,
he's the first Universal champion. That's a great
I
pick.
got the demon jacket too. That's in there where it goes full zipped up. That shit's still clean, man. And what was it, Juice? You know as well as I do.
Just
NXT, the
organizing
Yeah.
heel Finn, really
Oh, yeah.
fucking good. He was really
Yeah.
good. He showed that he didn't need the demon.
hmm
Okay.
All right, CJ, who was your number 7?
I almost made myself laugh really hard there because of a typo I just made on here. Anyway, but
You have to tell us the typo after you
I'll
say
tell you
the
about it
pick.
later. But
Oh, is
Wait-
that bad? Okay.
yeah. So with the
Oh,
next
no.
pick in the World Wrestling Entertainment all-time draft, the Charles Jackson selects. There's nobody else. The face that runs the place. Big Match John, who can have a banger with anyone, and the higher caliber opponent they are, the better he performs. He's got the mic skills. He's an ambassador. He's got it all. Everything. Of course. I'm
Wasn't the
drafting John
original
Cena,
successor.
even though I can't see him. Anyway,
He was not the original
I've got,
successor of WWE.
and that's what
as you
makes it
mentioned.
even more impressive.
Mhm. As you mentioned, Brock
It's-
was,
it
and
was
he
Brock Lesnar.
managed to step up, and he ended up being that successor. And
Ruthless
I'll be honest.
aggression.
I'll be honest with you. I really think John is definitely the better pick as opposed to Brock Lesnar. I feel like the landscape would have changed potentially for the worse if Brock was still there.
Yeah, he wasn't built for that. He's built
Yeah.
for what he's doing now.
Yeah,
He's not an ambassador.
John was definitely the right choice for the one who would carry the mantle. I have my grievances with the man, but I cannot take away how much work he's put in the ring.
16-time world champ. 2 for 2 on themes, and of course it's every version. So of course we have the Doctor of Thugonomics
Yep.
with his amazing in-ring ability of his later career. You put those two together, bada bing, bada boom. No, not Enzo Amore. But yeah. Anyway, that's my pick. And rounding out the big four of the OVW, because Juicy already took Mr. Orton, I'll take the other three.
So my next pick is going to be one I'm pretty sure you guys did not see coming, because I had to research this, because I was like, was this person in WWE? I was like, he was. I'm getting Kenny Omega.
That's right. He technically
He
was in
for a
WWE.
moment.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
NXT, right? Was that NXT?
It was
either
in
NXT or
development.
OVW.
It was in development
was-
of some sort.
He appeared on there, and so I had to pick up Kenny Omega because that's him and AJ. I got a plan for that. I was hoping I could get Finn if you didn't want him, but I'm okay with it. Because I want to see either the Demon versus the Fiend, or the Demon versus the Dead Man, or Kane. I don't care. Just get that supernatural shit on, Juicy. You have the supernatural playground.
Yeah,
is
you
what
have them
got.
all. So you better use them right, like, and book them right. Speaking
All
of
I
you,
gotta say is I know who's going to be using most of the pyro. That guy.
very
Gotta make
accurate
sure.
point.
All my
Right.
budget's gonna be going to pyro and special effects.
Are you gonna pay the guys anyway? All right. With the next pick and drop, had to do one for Craig too. All right. So Juicy selects. I feel like this is gonna be a big pick. See who he gets.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going with another tag team, but I'm trying to figure out if there's another like name for it.
I was going to pick a tag team, but I didn't know because they weren't a tag team in WWE. So I couldn't.
Come to think of it,
technically
I
do it.
meant to pick a tag team before. I should have. And I was gonna split them up too, but yeah, it's too late now. The pick is done.
Is this literally what their name was? Just their names?
Why did you say that name, Martha?
Who is it?
I'm very curious to hear his pick.
Well, they are a tag team, so I guess I can just say this. Edge and Christian.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just called Edge Christian.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, that was their name.
Yeah.
It was just Edge and Christian for the benefits of those with flash photography.
Or just ENC.
Yeah.
ENC will pose for 5 seconds only.
You think you know me? Okay.
I don't care what people say. I still like that first theme.
Likewise. Yes.
People
Coming
are
out of
like,
the
I love
Brood.
Rodriguez. Don't get me wrong, but you cannot lie. It's like why people are like, oh, the game is the best one. I was like, are you sure? Did you hear the first one that he had when he started off as Triple H? Because that first one he had was a banger.
That's still
That's
my
like
favorite.
Her sounds like.
That's still my favorite Triple H theme.
Also, I can bring in the Brood.
No, you can't, because that's a 3-man team.
Huh?
Gangrel.
Nope. You're gonna have to add Gangrel to your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
CJ,
not.
let's take
I'm
Gangrel
spending an
from
extra
right now.
Yeah.
Let's take
I'm
him
taking
right now.
Gangrel. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay. The next pick in the draft is most definitely rounding out the holy trinity of powerhouses and a triple threat feud that I would have really liked to have seen, but we never got it. We did, however, get this man against Batista on a SmackDown in 2006. I am going with every version of him. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Amateur wrestling background. He's got MMA. Again, bringing more legitimacy to my product. It's Bobby Lashley.
Gentlemen, are we fine with doing quicker explanations? Just that way we can still meet the 10 o'clock time crunch?
That's it for my explanation. Oh, that's it.
Oh, no, I'm just saying in general going forward. So for the next one, I'm going to get Gangrel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to get Kota Ibushi because he was in the CWC against TJ Perkins. And I am always down for that golden lovers angle that Ibushi and Omega did. So, if y'all know what I'm talking about, 2 great performers in the ring.
Juicy selects next.
I'll go Daniel Bryan.
No. I missed that
CJ.
time period. No.
That was yes.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck.
Well, fuck yourselves. Anyway, all right. The explanation for Brian, I mean, second coming of Chris Benoit minus the murders.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. With the next pick, the Charles Jackson selects HBK. I select I can technically say this, they were even tag champs, 2-man squad. It's D-Generation X, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels only.
I was waiting for you to catch up on that.
Yep. Because I meant to select the 2-man power trip with Stone Cold.
Well, you don't need to now that you have him.
Because of Triple H with HBK, got every version of him. That's brilliant. Also, because I picked him, I can tell you guys about the typo. It was for Bobby Lashley. I accidentally typed Nobby Lashley, and I almost lost it.
What do you mean almost? You did lose it.
Nobby Lashley.
For me, I'm gonna go with the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, whatever side of idols he is. But I'm going with Sabu, an ECW original. That man was no joke. You talking about legitimacy? That man was a whole other that man pushed what was it?
Yeah.
I think 05 or 6 John Cena to the limit. He was a scary motherfucker. Still is. I would not fuck with Sabu.
Okay. QC, with the next pick, you select.
I'll go with the Hardy Boys.
The Hardys? No explanation needed. Arguably the greatest tag team of all time. Straight up. And both, especially Jeff, good individual performers too. With the next pick, the Charles Jackson selects. No explanation needed. You didn't get every supernatural character, and I won't be able to have this feud with The Undertaker because you snagged him. But the icon.
You're the boogeyman, aren't you?
No, the icon. Sting.
I was literally thinking that.
Every version. No, you jerk. You have 4 supernatural characters.
You took
Piss off.
Brothers of Destruction in one go. Come on now. Bray, and then
Not a good way to pick.
Finn.
Sting.
CJ.
Crow Sting. Joker Sting.
I didn't want to say. I was like, CJ, because you're like, he took every one of them. I was like, yeah, CJ, he took every one of them.
That's why I said it, Craig.
My number 10, since I have AJ and Kenny, I have to have the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. So
that sounds good
they're
to
a
me.
very underrated tag team. And if you know Machine Gun Carl Anderson, ain't no joke. And Luke Gallows, when he gets to do what he do, shows why he's one of the best big men in the industry.
Yeah, like fake Kane.
Exactly.
Okay. Juicy selects next.
Still trying to figure this out, but I think I know who I'm going with.
Bring it.
Nah, that threw me off because I was just like, it's really hoping for it. But one thing's for sure, I can at least bring back the TLC matches because I'm going Dudley Boys.
Oh, man. What a tag team division you have now, too. Like, you've built like a solid
ECW
tag team
alumni, too.
Yes. Okay.
Originals.
No explanation needed for the Dudleys. I mean, come on now. With the next pick, the Charles Jackson selects the best in the world at what he does. Come on, baby. You just made the list, you stupid idiot. And everything else under the sun. Y2J. The man behind Judas. Chris Jericho. Come on, baby. The current pillar and cornerstone of professional wrestling today, no matter what show he's on. Oh boy.
Damn, you took Sting and you really hurt him.
Yeah. He must have wanted Jericho too.
Well, I'm going to pick up Ricochet, the one and only, because
I feel like that would have hurt him too.
Yeah. I got to get Ricochet because, God damn it, someone got to book that boy right. And Ricochet can actually pick people up that are heavier than Brock Lesnar. So that whole crown jewel bullshit Nah, he should have whooped that ass. Welcome back, Juice. In case you
Juicy,
didn't hear
juicy.
my pick, I got Ricochet, the one and only.
Okay.
With the next pick, Juicy selects.
Juicy has picked almost every big star in the Attitude Era.
Very
And
surprising.
Ruthless Aggression Era.
Very surprising, yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't expect
was
him to
not
go for
prepared
that. I was going to go
Yeah.
more for like the NXT guys.
Or the modern era
Yeah.
superstars.
I have to think about this one real quick because
You're good. Oh, my feet are freezing right now, and I have socks on.
We're about to be
like
halfway through the list soon. Go ahead.
Having trouble, Juicy?
still trying to think.
Don't take too long.
No, I think I know who I'm going with because he hasn't been picked yet.
Well, yeah. I would hope he hasn't been picked yet. Who you want to go for?
I'll go with the Nature Boy.
Ric Flair. Good pick.
Ooh, woo, boo, boo. No explanation needed. It's the Nature Boy, bro. Come on now. All right. With the next pick, the Charles Jackson selects. Not a bad guy, not a good guy. The guy. The face of the company today. One Shield member was taken. I'll take one myself. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Again.
Well, I know what I'm doing then. I'll be
Exactly.
taking Dean Ambrose,
Dean Ambrose,
Moxley,
John Moxley. And there goes the Shield trifecta. Juicy, you're up next. Who you got?
Still trying to think right now. I think I'd
Didn't expect
probably
it to go
go-
so fast, huh?
I'm not gonna lie, CJ. I was considering Roman in that very moment.
I know. He hasn't been
That
touched
works
this
out,
whole
though.
time. So I
Yeah.
was like, let me pick. So let's see who
You're gonna
Juicy
Superman
goes
punch
for.
half your roster. Be ready for that.
Brother.
He's like, how dare you not pick me first?
Right. I was picked. Herein.
trying to figure this out real quick.
Yeah, see, I thought
You
it was
already got
boring
Jiren, that's
too.
Brock.
Right. We got Jiren already.
He's boring too.
I don't give a shit about your kids.
Because I could have sworn that they were in WWE.
Well, who is it? We can just tell you if they're in WWE or not.
At one point, Young Bucks.
No, I don't think the Young Bucks were ever a part of WWE.
WWE extra work. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I guess to a point. I think they because I think they were like. Does that count though if they weren't wrestlers?
Nah, you got to be wrestler.
I'm not gonna
You
include
got to
them.
wrestle.
Okay, yeah. All right, so they have to wrestle.
All good. In that case, I will go one from NXT. I'm going with Johnny Gargano.
Why did you just go with DIY? You didn't think about it, did you?
It looked like it was frozen for a second too, but
Because he got mad. He just realized. I'm like, dude, why don't you just get both?
well, it's too late now because the pick was made.
It
Unfortunately,
really is. Go ahead, CJ.
with the next pick,
CJ
the
wanted
Charles
to be
Jackson selects the lone star from the golden era that will probably be in this whole draft. From the golden era, age of wrestling in the 80s, the immortal Hulk Hogan, which
Hulk
also
Hogan.
gets me Hollywood Hulk Hogan as well. I feel that's just legitimacy by the name. Anyone who he loses to is over. And having him and John Cena together with Stone Cold, and Roman Reigns, that is the four-way, four-generation feud. 4 different generations, the faces of all 4.
Don't worry, Juice. I'm gonna let you keep Tommaso Ciampa. I'm going with Dean Malenko.
Oh. If only the Radicals were a 2-man team.
The underrated Radical.
That's right.
Oh,
Juicy.
appreciate it, Craig. Yeah,
I got you, dog.
With your next pick,
I was
Juicy.
like, why did he just pick
Oh, yeah.
DIY? That would have saved him time.
Once I said no, I completely forgot about DIY. I chose it. I was
How?
like, wait.
And with my next pick, Freakzilla, Scott Steiner, another mat technician, but also a great gimmick. He has both because I get him at his absolute apex. If you know about Scott Steiner, the man with the chains, you know. Plus, he had a TNA career too. And there's his brother. So, like, I could have said the Steiner Bros, but I'm not. I just need Scott.
I'm going with Chad Gable. That man can work. Juice? Go ahead, say Jason Jordan. I'm just kidding.
No, heck no. No, Jason Jordan is the one wrestler that I would like. I'm not gonna take him.
You're up on the clock, Juicy. On you.
Wait, no. Shinsuke was already taken, right?
No.
No one's
He
taking
has not
Shinsuke.
been taken.
He's up for grabs.
Until now. Shinsuke
Got him.
Nakamura.
Okay.
King of Strong Style. Good pick. Really good pick.
My next pick, taking the first true giant and the greatest giant of all time, it's Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. The OG Giant, really.
Big Show, Braun Strowman, Great Khali, none of them have ultimately lived up to what Andre was. A giant who was
Very
the
true.
face of professional wrestling. He was larger than life.
I'm going to grab
Eighth
then-
wonder of the world.
I'm going to go with Baron Corbin because Lone Wolf
The
Corbin
Lone
was
Wolf?
awesome. Yup. That man was the shit.
Juicy?
I'll go Rey Mysterio.
Ooh!
Good pick.
Booyaka,
Very good
booyaka,
pick.
619. The Charles Jackson
He was
selects.
not in our mock draft, CJ.
I considered picking him, but I chose not
Yeah,
to.
that's right.
Besides, I have a backup for him too anyway. You remember what I said. But my next
I
pick
left him for you.
is Goldberg. Those who don't know about peak Goldberg, late 90s WCW,
The one that did backflips for no apparent reason.
for no reason, and even the Goldberg in his first WWE run. The havoc that he caused in that elimination chamber,
The
like in
Spear
like
Christian. Ooh.
spearing The Rock in half too, spearing Spike Doug, spearing Nunzio in half in the Royal Rumble like in 03. It's Goldberg. That's my next pick. There you go.
I'm going with Taz.
Oh, great pick.
Dun, 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 dun. The man, that fucker looks so vicious with the towel. Tazlock, original Coquina clutch.
Yeah, I think I'll go.
Hey, lady.
Hey, ladies, crazy.
I'll go JBL.
Ooh,
Gross.
wrestling god.
Heath Slater, where?
For my next pick, the biggest sleeper, the chosen one, Drew McIntyre.
Thank God he said the rest of his name because you cut off so much, and all I heard was chosen one,
Oh.
and then I heard Drew, and I was like, all right, Drew McIntyre, that's his pick. Good pick.
Noise suppression. Noise suppression going to work.
I'm going to go with the other member of 3MB then. I'm going to go with Heath Slater. CJ and I discussed this. I want to have Heath Slater and Adam Cole have a bay off. Whole reason for that. So, Juice, you're going to get Jinder, right?
Heck no.
Oh, you piece of shit. We did it with the shield. You're going to leave Jinder hanging? What a dick.
Don't hinder
Don't
the gender.
hinder the Jinder.
That's right. Don't hinder the gender.
I'm going to continue the tag teams.
Okay.
The Usos.
All right.
I want to.
CJ, you're up. What is your
pick? My next pick. I'm actually going to need some time to think now. I'm a little exhausted. Dang.
So
Dang,
you're starting
dang.
problems.
Dang. Looks like I'm getting another character after all. Even if he isn't necessarily supernatural, like it's not like we can't play with this character anyway. Craig, you remember I said this one the other night. The Golden One, Gold Dust.
Very good pick.
A legitimate
My opinion.
character and amazing in the ring.
Mm-hmm. And Dustin Rhodes in AEW is no joke.
Exactly.
People said he could have been up to Bret Hart or even Austin standards at one point.
An androgynous character.
Well, since this team hasn't been nabbed yet, I'm gonna go with the Revival.
Juicy, who do you pick next? You are up next. Take your time. Worry.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going with. Just
Who?
Ultimate Warrior.
That's a really wow. So another golden era pick has been made.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. That's a really good pick, actually. All right. That puts me on the clock. Man. We may have to stick in that era.
Swear to
Actually,
God,
now you know I'm going to be the one to go back even. I'm going to go back even further.
You're gonna get Bruno San Martino, aren't you?
That's exactly who it is.
I fucking knew
because again, another mat technician selling out everywhere he went. Just great in ring and wants
and
the
still
face
the longest title
of
holder of
professional
all
wrestling.
time.
Exactly. I haven't been 2K19, bruh. This man can go in the ring, bruh. Like he can go. So it's Bruno San Martino. That's my next pick.
Mine, I'm going to the golden era. I'm going to get the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. That dude did not get his time in the sun at all.
Yeah,
he never got to be WWE champion. He had
good.
so much charisma to it.
He was
going to fix that shit. Yep.
Money.
All right, Juice.
Juicy, you're up next. Money.
He had the chance to make his name. Unfortunately, he didn't get that chance. Mustafa Ali.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, they do not know what to do with his ass for nothing.
Yeah.
Juice, I'm surprised you haven't picked somebody up yet.
And idiots. You dare fail with Mustafa Ali.
I won't touch him yet, but there's someone that I expected you to grab, like, at least in your top 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to mention them after the draft. Anyway.
I'll tell you this, Juice. Don't worry. I'm not going to grab them. So I'll remind you of them if you haven't picked them up yet, but...
All right. Well, because I actually did have my eyes on the Ultimate Warrior, that would have been amazing with Batista. I'm actually going to go back to the Golden Era. I can get someone just as great still. And I could have said this earlier with Hogan. I could have just said the Mega Powers. But instead, I'm going with the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Dig it.
Yeah, good pick, man. Good pick. Because I want to make this a team, I'm going to go with Umaga because I want to see Taz and Umaga be a hell of a team.
That's a really good pick.
I have this whole faction idea of Taz, Umaga, and Samoa Joe.
I already took Stone Cold Naruto, and Dusty Rhodes is still out there, lady. Great pick option,
American Dream.
Actually. The American Dream.
American Dream.
Hey, Marcus is online on PlayStation right now.
He's just a common man.
All right, okay. Juicy, you're up next. With your
We're
next
in
pick.
our final 5.
Yep.
Bring some more intensity to the brand. I'll go with the Bruiserweight.
That's a good pick.
Is that Neville?
No.
Okay, all right. Sorry. I don't know anybody else like that, bro. I'm an old school fan. All right. With the next pick, the Charles Jackson selects. I need more supernatural-esque characters, blah, blah, blah. It's got to happen. It's Mick Foley and the Faces of Foley.
Yeah, I hella steered away from supernatural characters. I don't think I have. I think Aleister Black is my only supernatural character.
Aleister Black is a good one, though, still.
Yeah.
Because he can be the lone one, so no one else has that. But I'm going with Mick. That means I get Mick, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. All of them.
That's right.
What do you... Nope. Go.
Well, I'm going to... Juice inspired me with this one, but I'm going to go with Volta, the Ring General.
Okay, all right.
Former United Kingdom champion. He's of this era. He has one of the nastiest knife edge chops I've ever seen. Like, he makes Ric Flair looks like shit by comparison.
Wow.
When he hits you, he hits you. Like, you know how Big Show has to go like this to make the impact sound louder? He doesn't need to do that. He just fucking hits you.
What, like how, like he'll hush the crowd? Like,
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that. Walter
Okay.
finished a match like that one time. He knife edge chopped somebody like in the throat, and they were done.
Okay. Juicy.
Quickly going through rosters right now.
We are at the bottom of the barrel now. See, so Craig, it seems 25 was the right choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
20
We
would have even
considered
been
30
good. 20
at
would have
one
been good.
point.
Yeah, yeah. We considered more, but I think with 3 people picking from the pool, you know, it's
Well, to be fair with Juice, though, he does have a limited knowledge right now just because that he kind of...
Are you sure he has a limited knowledge with the people he was picking in the beginning? Goodness gracious.
All those people he got were people that lasted all the way to this point when he got brought into the game.
Hold on.
Now, let's be honest, too. We, as wrestling fans, of course, we're going to show Juice the way and show him all those Attitude Era badasses. Juice, we fucking brought this guy up. I really thought you'd pick him at this point. CJ actually was the one that brought it up. I was trying to avoid bringing it up.
Yeah, after he said it, I was just like, oh, that's who he's talking about.
Yeah.
No one has
Yeah.
chosen Wong Cena. I did.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude, Neville was in the promo package because that's the guy you wanted. That's why I was like, how is he not in your top 5?
Because it was all time. So that I was trying to think. I was like,
And during that, when I was making that promo package, I said all time, and you said Neville out of everybody in the roster.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't picked Neville, dude.
Yeah, he just picked him up right now.
At 20.
I'll explain
22.
later.
At 22? Wow. It
22.
seems like he was just out not to make the best roster, but screw up our rosters. Interesting.
No, he wanted star power. That's what he wanted.
No, I don't blame him. You need star power when you're running a brand.
I don't really
you need the faces.
Yeah, mine,
Yeah,
I don't
you need
entirely
'em.
give a shit. I'll make them into a star if they're not already
And
one.
that's the beauty of your brand, Mr. SmackDown. That is the beauty of it.
Land of opportunity, buddy.
Land of opportunity. Okay, so I take it it's my turn, actually.
Yes, it is. Number 22.
You got me, you guys got me kind of pinned right now. I feel like there's some sleepers we're overlooking.
I already got a few. CJ, you're forgetting one that I
Yeah, I
left for
know.
you.
I am forgetting some people.
You want to give you a hint?
Yeah, I know. Like, I have him on the list still, too. He would be brilliant. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I am going to go with RVD. He slipped real low,
Rob
but
Van Dam.
he's still absolutely credible.
Which is interesting because he was your number 5 pick,
yeah,
if I remember
he was my
correctly,
number 5
because
pick originally
my
until
number 5 pick initially was Sabu.
until Juicy shook things up, taking people
Yeah,
that
He
didn't think he was going to go like
I
outside
told
of
you he was going to be the X Factor. He
NXT.
changed
Like on
everything up.
Okay.
I'm going to go with another ECW alum. I'm going to go with Mike Awesome.
Mike Awesome.
That man was a monster.
Okay. Juicy?
2030 Juice.
We're really winding down right now. Really winding down.
Yeah. I dig it, sucker.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, at one point I was just gonna say Harlem Heat, but I was like, someone will pick him up.
I
I
considered
had faith
Booker
you
too.
would, Juicy. I really had faith. I was like, the way you were going, I was like, Juice has got to pick him up. He took JBL's worthless ass. I was like, he's gonna.
I considered him too.
He already got the bottom of the barrel,
Worst case
so
scenario, I
had
can throw
faith.
him on the broadcast.
No, we have a
Definitely
separate thing for that.
considered
Don't worry.
I definitely considered Booker too. But my next pick,
I mean, I can't say
Craig, I'm gonna be all right. You took this man, and I'm glad you did because we went over it the other night. But I always have a backup plan. You took Brett. I'm taking Owen. It's Owen Hart.
To be fair, I was already taking him.
Exactly. That's why I said we discussed it
I
last
wanted
night.
Eddie as
and I
well,
have
but somebody
backup
took
plan.
him.
Right. I wanted at least one up.
Well, at least we have a radical piece. Poor Perry Saturn.
I'm actually okay with not having Eddie myself too, because I got.
I'm gonna go with someone who only came into the Hall of Fame, but he's technically a WWE superstar now. I'm going with Jushin Thunder Liger. Amazing on the Indies.
We have really wound down. There's only 2 picks left.
Two left apiece, boys.
Only 2 left. I got to cut things down.
I'll go Kevin Nash.
Brilliant pick. Another big man, big sexy, Diesel. Yeah.
He is big sexy.
Talking about them
Ain't
vanilla midgets. All right. With my second to last pick, this is wow. This is tough. I actually had this person in mind before you said Kevin Nash there, but I'm going with Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
Yes, sir. The bad guy.
The bad
Chico.
guy. That's right. So
damn, if you actually had nabbed Nash, oh CJ,
I have every
Hogan,
member of the clique except Nash, which is kind of fine with me because
the outsiders.
I don't want Nash.
If you had said the outsiders, you get Hall and Nash.
I don't want Nash though is the thing. Like that's no offense. I've just never really been on the Kevin Nash train. Like
I haven't
he's
either.
a great pick, but
that's all
yeah, but I've never been on the train. So yeah, I have every member of the clique except Nash. Interesting.
I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman.
Oh yes, a giant. Everybody needs a giant. Yes.
Because I'm actually lacking giants in my roster.
Yes,
so
yeah. So, but having one is good because now there's no right. Like you can really build him and put him over in that regard. No one else can be a giant. You'd rather have Andre? I already have him, lady. I got Andre the Giant already, and Juicy already has the Undertaker. All right, Juicy, your final pick. There's no going.
I feel like everyone, like the indie fans, are gonna like all mine. Vince McMahon mindset's gonna like Juices, and then everything in between is gonna like CJ's.
I'm legit trying to figure out who I want to pick with my final one.
Choose wisely. I can see some holes in your roster that my roster is going to be able to take advantage of when Survivor Series comes. Mr. Juicy Brand, when we face off by Brand.
Because I had one option, but I'm...
George Foreman.
George Foreman.
If this were boxing, if these boys knew boxing, we definitely have a boxing draft. These boys don't know boxing, though. I wish they did. I wish I had some people to talk about boxing with.
I'm going to grab Sergeant Slaughter.
Ooh.
I'm debating between 2.
That's not a bad pick.
Right.
Sergeant Slaughter.
I think I'll go...
pick. Great heel.
But I think I got someone a little better in mind.
I got 2 people in mind, but I see...
We just extended for one more.
It's hard, bro. Like the 2 people that I have in mind.
Upside is a lot of my choices. I know you guys aren't going to pick to a certain degree.
I know you guys aren't going to pick mine too. I'm not concerned with that.
CJ, you and I talked about it. I am purposely not picking those because 1, it doesn't fit into what I'm trying to do,
and likewise,
and 2, I want to see what you're going to do with it.
Likewise. The more time you take, the better, Juice. Cody Rhodes. Who was the other? Who was the other option? You were confused.
Turn or create another tag team.
She means George the Animal Steel. Okay.
Oh.
George Foreman's the boxer. Big George Foreman.
Yeah, the grill?
Yes, like the George Foreman grill. It's a shame that's what people know him for and not boxing. Because he's one of the greatest boxers of all time.
That's a good pick too, Lady is Crazy. That's a good pick.
Okay, so Juicy. So who was the other person?
Gotta make another tag team, so I was gonna pick Harper. Luke Harper.
Wow. John Huber.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a great pick.
I'm actually between him and someone else right now. Not even gonna lie, because Brody Lee is amazing.
Yeah. my final pick, I might as well say it because no one's, I mean, Craig's going to go after me anyway, but I can't have anyone anyway. I'm deciding between a giant off and getting Big Show so he and Andre can feud, or going even further with the athleticism and legitimacy with backgrounds and in-ring product and performance. This man could have a great feud with anyone. And he was brutally overlooked and not given the same love as his OVW brethren. Shelton Benjamin.
Don't sleep on Shelton, bro.
Yeah.
Well, how many high flyers do you have?
Punk, Y2J can fly, RVD can fly.
This version of Brock and Kurt can fly too.
Yeah. Brock's got the shooting star press.
Like
Kurt's got the moonsault. Chris Benoit has a diving headbutt.
For Chris's roster, I personally think between Brody Lee and Cody, I think Cody was definitely the better choice because he has already
Cody's the better pick.
Big set of men already. He's got a lot of super heavyweights.
I'm gonna go. But if I don't get Big Show, Andre is the lone giant, and you can really build on that. I feel it's criminal that no one's picked Big Show though. Like that's criminal. I should have picked Big Show.
I did it because Braun is the more athletic between the two.
Do not forget Big Show when he was athletic. Nah,
I know.
I don't know, bruh. When he was smaller, like with the longer hair, he could go.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Shelton. My final pick is Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard.
Yeah, my last one is between Brody Lee and Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Not gonna lie, I had MVP on the brain too. That's another one.
It's just kind of hard because a lot of these people can hold their own on the mics. Only like a small few can't. So, because Brody Lee and Mr. Kennedy, I feel like are really good picks. Brody Lee,
the $1 Million Man was picked already by the Beast. Yes.
Yeah, I already picked up the $1 Million Man. I'm gonna go with Brody Lee because if
you
I
could put him over
slot,
big
it would
time.
be Mr. Kennedy. Yeah.
I feel very criminal for not picking up Big Show.
I did that whole set. I kind of do too. I did that whole thing with Brody Lee when he passed away. How I'd rebook him as Luke Harper. So yeah, there's that.
Come to think of it, if I really want to be,
and I rebooked Samoa Joe too.
Okay, so you know what? So we're gonna have a wild card opportunity here. You can edit one pick. You cannot change the pick. You can edit the pick. Do you know what I mean by that? If you have one superstar, you can turn it into a team. I have my edit ready. I'm going from just Y2J to Jericho. That's my edit. Everybody gets an edit. Think about it. That's my edit. I'm going with. I'm going to go with Jericho. It's not right that Big Show wasn't picked. I think so.
Nah, I'm set with mine. I ain't changed anything.
I changed mine. What about you, Juicy?
I'm not changing anything.
Are you sticking?
So what was the whole
Basically,
thing?
You cannot change your
people
pick.
you selected. You can swap them out with another pick, pretty much.
I think I'm all.
No. Like you can't change your pick. You can edit a pick. So say, for example, like you have someone, you can get their tag team partner in a team. If you want to edit that, like to have like another superstar.
So in
but
my
only
case, like,
one.
for example.
Okay, I'm forming DIY.
Good pick.
That just means he has another spot open to pick somebody up.
Oh, well, you cannot do that then because you're not allowed to pick anyone new. So you cannot get like that team because you already have them individually. So, yeah.
You know what? Fine. I'll edit mine. I'll do Bludgeon Brothers. That way, I still
That's
get
brilliant.
Burley. I'll get Eric Rowan.
I'm surprised no one picked Sheamus, too. That's a good pick.
Like I said, my whole thing is people who didn't get time in the sun. So yeah. So I'll pick up Eric Rowan and
Superfly Jimmy Snuka would have been a brilliant pickup for anyone, actually. That should have been my other golden era pick.
Really well in my roster.
I think he works well in mine too because he's big and he can fly. He fits in any roster.
Super.
The Superfly.
All right.
I also considered Ultimo Dragon too.
Is there anything else we need to go over?
Now look, that concludes the mock draft, everyone. I hope you guys had fun. Welcome to the new Chicken and Rice. This time slot will probably not remain forever. Just being honest. This was already like a bit of a change to start at 9 and I can go like a little past 10 now. But we'll be updating you in our collective social medias and Discord.
Prioritize this episode going up above any of the episodes.
Of course.
Just that way we can
upload every episode now right after the show. After what happened with that one Rocky show.
All right, gentlemen. I have to actually sign off a little early. But guys, if you're still up later on, I'd be down to do some Xenoverse 2 and do some grinding with you guys. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I got to tune out a little early. Make sure you listen to what these lads got to say. And I can't wait to see what else we do with this. We're going to definitely do some stuff with our picks later on down the road. So stay tuned for that. But for me, right now, I actually have to sign off a little extra early. So see you on the next level, everybody. Bye.
There he is. Hey, look, there's two me's again, but he's in the wrong spot. Get out of there. Anyway.
Well, of course I know him. He's
me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. We'll see you next time in 2 weeks. Again, the new show time is on Saturday. We'll see you then. I just realized how out of sync my face is with things because of that. So let's do that. There you go. That's exactly why I do that. Now it's not out of sync, so that's a little better. We'll see you guys next time. I'm TCJ. That's the juice. Great episode. Thank y'all for joining us. And until we meet again. All right, Captain Hentai. This next deafen is for you, smart Alec. Thank y'all for coming. Also, before I go, I'd actually like to say thank you personally. A big shout out to, this is more so about my YouTube career, like of sorts right now. I'd like to extend an extreme big shout out to Eastside Boxing, the website boxing24724/7.com. Thank you for publishing me and putting my work out there. I really appreciate you. It's actually brought some tremendous exposure to my channel, and I really appreciate all the love and support I get from you all. I'll see you on Tuesday. More WWE. We're going to be doing WWE King of the Ring, meaning we're having another tournament to decide who is the best wrestler in the world. I'll see you then on Tuesday. Are you still here? Get out of here. Come on now.
Right. Check it.
Get out of here. Here comes your little deafen, Captain Hentai.